All right, we're going to practice solving one variable inequalities and graphing the solution. So in this first example, I have n minus 16 is greater than negative 22. So I'm trying to solve this inequality. That means I'm trying to get the variable all by itself. My variable in this case is n. I'm trying to get n all by itself. That means I need to get rid of this minus 16. In order to get rid of minus 16, I need to do the opposite. The opposite of minus 16 is plus 16. So I add 16 to both sides, and these 16s cancel out. So I end up with n is greater than negative 22 plus 16 is negative 6. So that's my final answer. N is greater than negative 6. So I go and I find negative 6 on my graph. Since it's greater than, not greater than and equal to, just greater than, that means that I don't include 6. I use an open circle. And n is greater than negative 6. So my arrow is going to go to the right because that shows the values that are greater than negative 6. And let's try this one. So we've got 75 is greater than or equal to 15p. And again, my goal is to isolate the variable, get the variable all by itself. My variable in this case is p. I'm trying to get the p all by itself. What's standing in the way of p being by itself? That 15. I need to get rid of this 15. And what's going on in between the p and the 15 is a multiplication, right? There's that invisible multiplication symbol there. The opposite of multiply by 15 is divide by 15. So I'm going to divide both sides by 15. So over here I get 75 divided by 15 is 5. So 5 is greater than or equal to, those 15s cancel out, so greater than or equal to p. Now, I like to flip my inequalities around so that the variable always comes first. That's not always necessary, but I find it easier to graph when it's that way. So I'm going to rewrite this inequality so that the p comes first. And I do that just by writing it backwards, right? So I start with p, and then I have to think about it like I'm looking at it backwards. So instead of greater than, it's going to be less than 5. So p is less than or equal to 5. So I go to my 5, and this time I'm going to draw a closed circle because it's less than or equal to. And since it's less than, I need to go to the left. And that's my final answer.